Bless you, bless you. Excuse me, Bendiga Baruch Shalom. What's going on? It's Coach Will, Bill, William. Man of many names. Hey, I'm here for Proverbs walking. We're going to walk the whole book of Proverbs down day by day. We're going to read one verse a day. Proverbs is all about wisdom. My nephew is the one who was the catalyst to start this group. He called me one day talking about some things he Googled. He's going through some things. He wants some wisdom. Wisdom sent him to Proverbs. Asked me about Proverbs. I'm like, maybe we need to reread this together. Unfortunately, he dropped off before we even started the first chapter, man. I called nephew, trying to reach out, man. I heard from him, man. It's tough, boy. So without further ado, I'm going to also try to read in Espanol. So stick around for the end of Proverbs chapter 10. Let's talk about the Proverbs of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is sorrow to his mother. Treasures gained by wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. He who gathers in the summer is a prudent son. But he who sleeps in the harvest is a son who brings shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Verse 7, the memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked is not, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise of heart will receive commandments, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. Are you a babbling fool? Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his ways crooked will be found out. Let's just stop for a minute. We can read these Proverbs and say, oh, that's interesting. And we can even get the wisdom, but the question, let's look at ourselves and ask ourselves, are we living this walk? Right? So do we have a wicked mouth? If not all the time, sometimes even, when we get good and ready. What are our behaviors? A lot of times we're blinded to we can't smell our own stench. But we can look at some of the indicators of stench, i.e. everybody holding their nose when they come around you, people not wanting to come around you. So I keep going. Verse 10, whoever winks the eye causes trouble, and a babbling fool will come to ruin. Babbling fool, keep running your mouth. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. Can I talk about that again? Hatred stirs up strife. Hatred stirs up strife. And if you're in an environment that's full of strife and full of vitriol and full of angry and combative people and things going on, it's time to start looking and saying, hey, well, what's the source? What's the source? Don't try to work your way through each and every one of the problems that's presented, because the wicked not going to come clean. And they might not even know. There's just hatred somewhere in the mix. On the lips of him who has understanding, wisdom is found. On the lips of him who has understanding, wisdom is found. But a rod is for the back of him who lacks sense. These are pretty simple, fam. The wise lay up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool brings ruin near. Talking about that mouth, babbling mouth again. A rich man's wealth is his strong city. The poverty of the poor is their ruin. The wage of the righteous leads to life, the gain of the wicked to sin. Whoever heeds instruction is on the path to life, but he who rejects reproof leads others astray. The one who conceals hatred has lying lips. The one who conceals hatred has lying lips. And whoever utters slander is a fool. When words are many, transgression is not lacking. But whoever restrains his lips is prudent. When words are many, transgression is not lacking. So again, keep running your mouth, keep running your mouth. You're going to be offensive. Step on toe. Do and say some foolish stuff. It says, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent. That can even be in marriages too, fam. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. The heart of the wicked is of little worth. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of sense. Still talking about our mouth. Verse 22, the blessings of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Doing wrong is like a joke to a fool, but wisdom is pleasure to a man of understanding. What the wicked dreads will come upon him, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the tempest passes, the wicked is no more, but the righteous is established forever. Pay attention to this, fam. Pay attention. These are true. Verse 26, like vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to those who send him. The fear of the Lord prolongs life, but the years of the wicked will be short. The hope of the righteous brings joy, but the expectation of the wicked will perish. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to the blameless, but destruction to evildoers. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not dwell in the land. You hear that? The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked, what is perverse. And that's it for chapter 10. Chapter 10 was kind of long. I'm not going to read that in Spanish. I'm going to cherry pick and find me a shorter chapter, all right? But look, that's all I got to say for today. Bendiga, Baruch, blessing, shalom, peace. Share the video. Share it on your social media. Look, you may or may not get a huge value, but I can promise you somebody in your circle is hungry, is hurting, and you have an opportunity to get them something meaningful and substantial. So I encourage you to do it. All right. Oh, I'm going to move to Isaiah. Isaiah is only chapter 12 is real short. I can do that in Spanish. I think I'll do 12 and 13. All right. Bless you. Holla back.